Namaskar everyone. A great joy to have you in conversation today. Thank you for joining. It's the beginning of an amazing day here. Deeply appreciate your presence. I told you that I would support you after the 40 days, after our 40-day retreat, and here I am. It's a joy to be with you as always, as we strive to make the world a better place, more full of light, the light that can drive away the darkness. I do appreciate your presence. Just a joy to watch you coming in and being a part of our little circle this morning. Our circle of divine connection. Thank you for appreciating the work that I do. To co-create with you a better world. So namaskar everyone. A joy to be with you. And the 40-day 2023 has been quite an amazing experience. And I delighted in every day of it. Your company made a difference. You helped to open the field, to bring out the best in me, and that I appreciate very, very much. And I'm so energized to continue what we started in 2023, 40 days. And that is the beauty of the Mahayoga Sadhana, Kundalini Mahayoga Sadhana. And of course, it's the yoga of all yogas. And yoga is, to take the mysticism out of it, it is simply learning how to live fully and masterfully the human experience from the soul consciousness. That's what it is. And how to be in touch with that divine energy that flows in and through all of us. That divine energy that empowers the mind, empowers all activities, empowers the senses, powers up the brain. That energy of the universe that's within us and all living things and even inanimate things. That energy is at the heart of the Mahayoga, Kundalini Mahayoga. It's the energy of Kundalini. Kundalini is the science of the future. It is what is going to unite all the yogas and all traditions. It is the divine energy, the Holy Spirit, as some will call it, the divine principle of energy. So let's begin today with saying how beautiful the gift of the human body is. And the body is separate to your soul. The body will go. It's designed, it's disposable, it's mortal. It will live for a period, but it will have to go. So a deep appreciation of its purpose and a deep understanding of of how it works is important. But we cannot study how it works without understanding the energies that drive it. It's like studying circuitry, and you only study the hardware, but you don't study the software. It's like building an object like a fan, but you don't study the electricity and how the electricity can empower and drive the fan. No, you need to study the whole thing. So being able to appreciate the energies that drive the human body, that operate the endocrine system, that operate the plexuses and the brain, we need to understand that energy. And it is possible in the science of Kundalini to understand this. And it is even more exciting when you can experience the Kundalini within your own being, when you can go within to the heart and experience a spiritual heart, not just a physical heart beating, but you can experience a spiritual heart, a heart that is full of emotional power, that you can experience not just the plexus of the gut, which is the enteric nervous system, but you can actually feel the energy of fire that's in the gut, that we call Manipura, or down to the sacral areas for the Sthana. Then you can realize that it's a divine power that drives reproduction and sexuality. It's a divine power. And then the power to really hold the body in strength and to hold the bones firmly and hold postures firmly. You need the root center. And so when you begin to realize the inner energy that moves the body and controls the processes of the body and operates the body, then you'll be in awe at the possibilities. And then you realize that you can keep this body well continuously till the end. That should be the goal for us, that we can keep this body fit right down to the end. You know, in cultures like the Hansas of the Himalayas, they lived away from society, but they had no policemen and they had no doctors. They were so fit. And they lived to a ripe old age. They would drink the water coming out from the streams. They would have little meat. And they fasted for a period when there was little food. So they lived very, very healthy according to the natural lifestyle. And so how have we compromised that? With stressful living, of course. With poor diet. All this processed food we eating, nature didn't mean us to eat that. So we really need to live as nature meant us to live. Nature created us, our human bodies, and nature created every life support for us. So how do we think that we are so wise, but the little we know, we discovered fire, so we began to cook. And it's nothing wrong in cooking, but how much do you cook? Well, there are natural hot springs. You can put things in there like potato or other things, and they cook. They cook with a natural hot water. They're steaming, and so we overdo things. We overstress, and we can't sleep properly, and we end up with chronic diseases of poor lifestyle. So we can change all of that. We can change all of that if we really understand how the energy system works. We can go back. And we can transform things. We can retrace our steps and begin properly. And then we need to preserve nature around us, not destroy it as we are doing with crude technologies, petroleum and coal and the rest. Now we need carbon-free technologies that doesn't destroy pollute the atmosphere and the waters. Yeah, so we need to rethink the whole thing, but just to appreciate body consciousness and the connection of the body with nature, and to take the responsibility for transforming ourselves. Even if we can't transform the world around us, we have the choice to eat what we want. We have the choice to create the spaces we want. We can do it. So why do we have to follow the crowd and go along the path of destruction? No. Let's follow those who are wise, and those who live healthy lives, and those who live upright lives, and those who live civil lives with respect to civil society. We need that. We need more love in our world. We need more caregiving. We need more camaraderie. We need more unity. We need more caring. That's what we need in our world today. And that's what I try to teach, that's a natural way of living. And the unnatural way of living is living like how animal nature, just being driven by the animal instincts within us and not the soul instincts. So we really, really need to open up our consciousness to more than just a human animal. And so the prayer every day should be, lead me from the illusion, the Maya, where I think that I'm the body, into that experience of the light within me, my body of light, and lead me to the light, away from darkness, the darkness of ignorance and bondage, and lead me from this whole mortal consciousness of death and destruction into the consciousness of immortality, that I will continue to exist beyond the physical life. So we need that. So I really would like to share with you the secret of living the human experience fully and masterfully. That's my goal. How can I get you to appreciate the power behind the physical body and to live it, to live the body, to live in this world fully and masterfully, this human experience. That's my goal. And so I want to continue to inspire you by my own example and the way I live, the way I think. And let's create these groups and centers of light where we can be stronger and where we can drive away the darkness that surrounds us. Yeah. So this is my little word of inspiration today, and let's end with a few minutes of centering and deeper wishes for a better world. Okay. So let's center in that beautiful space of stillness, lovingness, and deep observation of the inner and outer space. Just breathe into peace and breathe out peace. With a heart full of gratitude for a new day. And for all the gifts that we have in the human experience. That we have been graciously given by this universe. Just breathe in with a heart of joy and breathe the fresh air into the lungs. Really appreciating the human experience. It's not going to be forever, but we can live joyfully and fitfully in the human experience. Let's just stay in that silence for a little bit. Just enjoying silence. Enjoying the breath, the full breath, enjoying spinal column awareness. Enjoying Kundalini awareness, if you will. Observing the energies that flow in your being at the spiritual centers and along the spinal column. And let's celebrate that gift of life today with a heart full of gratitude. May there be peace, love, and harmony everywhere. May all beings be awakened to higher consciousness of self. May humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. May those who are suffering be granted mercy, granted higher awareness, be comforted in their grief. May those who are strong in goodness continue to be strengthened, and maybe those who are weak be supported by those who are strong. We love you, our Divine Mother of the Universe, and our Divine Father of the Universe. We love you. We honor you. And let's do our affirmation for the day. I center my consciousness, my ego in the source of my being, that source of infinite peace, love, goodness, wisdom, and vitality. I stay centered there with my intention that my every word in this day, my every thought, my every action be a source of light. And may I be a blessing to my world. I give thanks for every blessing I have received, and I pray to continue to stay aligned to divine will in the human experience. Om Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Have an amazing day, everyone. We continue our conversation, but I'm just so thrilled, very happy to support your sadhana, your spiritual activities, and to be an inspiration to you as we begin our day here in Trinidad. And wishing you a marvelous day, everyone. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Namaskar. Depth of my soul. Namaskar.